John.
And I'm Nancy.
And we are J&N Travels. Welcome to another very hot and humid day here in southern New Hampshire. It's fourth in a row of 90 plus. Tomorrow, though, it's supposed to break down the 70s for the next 5 days.
Good.
So that's good to know.
I like the 70s.
That's right. Well, this is our typical Wednesday news and chat.
You don't have your glasses on.
I thought I had them on.
Put your glasses on.
We're just trying to get more bang for our buck. We use these on our live on Sunday, and we're just trying to
it's almost the 4th.
Get to it 2 days, yeah.
Let's do 4th glasses.
This is where we pull out the news items from the last 24, 48 hours and hopefully interact with you guys, and you can fill in the blanks. So before we go into the news, let's peek into our chat here real quickly, say hello to people. First in the house was Maxwell Smart.
Oh, hi, Maxwell Smart.
Welcome in, Maxwell. Then our friend Najuma Brown.
Najuma.
Mariah Hyatt. Thank you for coming by.
I like that, Mariah. I gotta fix my shirt.
and one of our good friends and moderators, Danny from Griswold Family Vacay.
Danny
He's come over from we got a raid from Roy and Becky's. Thank you very much for coming over. Let's see. Living It. Welcome in.
Hello. Boy.
Our friend Janice Gregory, thank you for coming in.
Janice, thank you for coming in on this hot and humid Wednesday. I don't know what it's like.
You guys got all getting, I know.
Right now it's hot and humid here in New Hampshire.
We've heard from our friend up in Canada who says that a lot of people rushed to the hospital because of the heat up there.
Yeah, our air conditioning wasn't working at work yesterday, but they fixed it fairly quickly.
Scott Jacobson, appreciation. Thank you for coming over.
Hello.
Angie, hey, Family Adventures. Thank you for coming by. Another one from Ryan Becky's.
Oh, wow.
Oh, and our friends from the Travel Scouts. Always love to see them.
Yeah.
They're making me jealous at every video they put out. They're going on the inaugural, forget it right, the inaugural Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras, right. That looks wonderful.
We've been looking at that ship quite a bit.
I know.
That looks like a fun ship.
Yeah.
And they're gonna bring lives and all sorts of stories from the ship when they go on it.
Nice.
Tommy Dodson.
Hi, Tommy.
Welcome in. Thank you for coming. And our friends Roy. Where did I miss you, Roy and Becky there? Jeez, one little scroll and we gotta go forever to find it. Okay. And our friends Roy and Becky, who have the live before us every Wednesday. Actually, I think they go live every day.
Every day. Yeah. Nice. Thanks for joining us and sending your folks over.
That's right. Going Green Mom, thank you for coming in.
Green Mom.
We're following her little tidbits every day on decluttering.
Yeah. Oh, good. Good. That's what we're trying to do. Declutter. I am a clutter bug, but I'm not a hoarder. So.
No. And the Travel Scouts and Kenneth here are both moderators of ours.
Yes, thank you.
Welcome in, Kenneth, and thank you guys for moderating.
Yes.
Family Travel and Excursions. Hello. Hello.
I'm drinking hot coffee on a hot day.
And I'm drinking a cold beer, so I guess it's kind of offset, right?
I should have made it a nice coffee.
Naj Raqui, thank you for joining us.
Hello.
Hey, Kathy Mills, welcome in.
Kathy. Kathy's been a lot of places.
Oh, God. You know, she travels like dream with her drought.
Yeah.
Okay, Travel Scouts. Oh, there's Larry. He's a Canadian I was referring to. I was just mentioning how hot it is up in your neck of the woods, and he's another moderator.
Yes, hi, Larry. To us. I hope you keep
Thanks for coming in, Larry. And 11:04, it's 2:06 p.m. Larry here.
Yeah, I'm off today.
Keith, BDF, welcome in.
Keith.
Oops, let's go back up there. There's Keith.
Although I could have worked till 3 a.m., but I declined. That did not sound fun to me, especially where I had an appointment early today. Hopefully they found someone to do it.
I am drinking hot coffee too, Nancy. I need some serious caffeine.
Yeah.
Travel Scouts.
All right. Here's cheers. Cheers. Tastes good.
Welcome in, Lucky Dog Productions.
Lucky
Thank
Dog.
you for coming in. It's funny how many of these cruises you see at all the different lives we go to.
Yeah.
Oh, finally, cool, Larry. You were telling me about Larry had a heat wave up there. It's
Yeah.
finally 73.
Oh, good.
It's supposed to break down here tomorrow.
It's sad when people die from heat exhaustion. It's very sad. I hate hearing that.
Yeah, I forget what the number was they were saying.
Hopefully people will keep cool.
Somehow I went right past. I think I skipped this jump here. Hold on.
What was that?
Don't like when I do that. Wait, Indiana is okay. So Ray and Becky said Indiana has cooled off a bit.
Oh, good.
Let's see. I know I saw someone else. Angie, hey, Family Adventures. I think I said hello to them, but if not, I'm going to say hello. But then I missed our friend, our neighbor, Brian, NASCAR fan 22.
Brian, you missed Brian, our neighbor. Hi, Brian. We don't want to miss anybody.
If I did miss anyone, please put it back in there.
Yes.
Make me feel good about myself by saying hello. Mariah Hyatt, she's working in a nursery, 0 to 2 months old babies at church today.
Oh, wow.
Hopefully that's well air conditioned.
Yeah. I hope so. 0 to 2 months. Wow.
And Keith had his best birthday ever on June 10th. I'm glad they got the best. Probably won't be as good as next year when he's going to Disney World for his 60th birthday.
Oh.
Yeah, Larry, I forgot what the number was. 134 deaths due to the heat wave.
That's really sad. I don't like hearing that. That's so sad. No one should have to die that way. It's because of the weather.
All right, well, let us go into news. I'm going to take these off. Yeah. I got my $1 worth out of them, right?
Yeah.
And this is to kind of make me feel tropical with a lot of the news is to do with the big thing with the cruise lines. Are all opening up next week, especially Carnival. I get several reports in here on Carnival. But there is stuff that could pertain to any of you traveling, so you may want to take notes. Okay, so, Nance?
Yes.
Current travel news stories.
Current travel news stories. Bring it on.
Okay. So the first one is Celebrity Cruises becomes the first major cruise line to resume cruises from the U.S. This is relatively old. Yeah. This happened a few days ago, but it's good to know because it's still on this cruise.
Yeah.
Celebrity Cruises became the first major cruise line to resume cruises from the U.S. when one of the cruise ships departed on a week-long cruise to the Caribbean to Fort Lauderdale Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Celebrity Edge is the first large ocean cruise ship to depart from a U.S. port since March of 2020.
Wow.
The vessel is led by Captain Kate McHugh, the first and still only American female to captain a major cruise ship. I didn't know she was the first, the only one.
Yeah.
And she's like a celebrity in itself. I've been watching different videos of people on on this ship and other ships, and everyone's just looking out for her like a big celebrity sighting.
Nice.
So the ship's onboard experience stands apart from anything else at sea, creating an exciting modern cruising experience with offerings like the incredible magic carpet. And if you look in this picture, Nance, this is see this yellow thing?
Yeah.
This is a lounge right in the bottom there.
That's a lounge?
On the water level. And this thing goes up. It moves from floor to floor. It's like a moving lounge.
Oh, wow.
Isn't that cool?
I'll tell you. What will they think of next?
Let's see. Awesome. Experience offering like incredible magic house, soaring above the sea and accommodations like 2-story villas with private plunge pools. Right down on the ship. Celebrity Cruises has established new health and safety measures in accordance with CDC and its own.
It's also allergy season.
And safety experts to provide guests with a peace of mind to fully enjoy the cruise. At Celebrity ships, we will sail with vaccinated crew and guests 16 and older must be fully vaccinated. So this is one of the ones that's a fully vaccinated cruise.
Yeah, good.
All right, let me take a quick peek. Let's see. Hello.
That's really reassuring to know that you're on a fully vaccinated cruise. I know I would feel a lot better about that.
I've called a couple people, like PAs and stuff, just to ask them, and they were. You know, I was saying I don't want to book anything till I can be guaranteed it's going to be a fully vaccinated cruise, and there's nothing out there to do that now.
Mm. Yeah, I mean,
thank you very much, Larry. I should say, and I always forget to do this. If you can hit the thumbs up, we always appreciate it. It helps our analytics. Okay, Tommy Doss is Captain Kate.
Yeah.
is a legend. I don't know anything
Oh,
about her.
wow. I don't either.
I'll have to read up on her, but
Captain Kate,
I'm
what's
not
her
sure
last name?
I'm not sure what the background is.
What's her last name?
I don't know. What did I
Let me
say?
look. Yeah, let us know. Kate McHugh. Captain Kate McHugh. That flows very nicely.
And let's see. Love Kate's cat. She had a
What?
cat. I guess she has a cat.
Oh,
Does she bring it on the ship, Larry, with
Yeah.
her?
Captain Kate McHugh and her cat. That makes a cute story.
Welcome in, Tyler.
Hi, Tyler. Must be hot in Florida.
Tyler's always on the scene when the ship comes in. He's fun
Yeah.
to watch when he greets the ships.
He does.
Okay, it's funny. I don't get either Instagram. I don't have either Instagram or TikTok. I have basically it's YouTube and Facebook.
Mm.
But I'm sure if I do a search for her, probably I can learn a little bit of her history. I'd love to know her background.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna look
Because
her
I
up.
did see a picture of her, and she looks very young.
Yeah,
so
I
I'm
would
not
think
sure
she
whether
would be. Yeah, what's her background?
what
Yeah.
background must be very interesting.
Yeah.
Her cat.
What's about?
Wait a minute. Yeah, jumps on me again. Her cat, Bug Naked, is famous. Wait a minute.
Her cat
It's
Bug
famous
Naked?
on Instagram as well.
Oh, that's hilarious.
B-U-G.
Yeah,
naked.
Bug.
That's
Bug
so funny.
Naked. That's so funny. Kate McHugh and Bug Naked.
I think she was the first American female cat. Yeah, first and also the only one right now, according to what I've read. The little bit I've read so far.
Oh, I'll have to check out her cat too.
Brian is the wedding this upcoming Saturday is a best man.
Oh,
Boy, that's gonna be
wow.
hot. Hopefully it cool down by then. It
Yeah,
should
that
be pretty
sounds
cool
fun,
by then.
Brian. Good luck. Don't mess up. Bring that ring.
That's right. Yeah, that's one thing I
Don't
want to
forget
forget.
the ring, Brian.
Okay, next news item is, this is a little bit of a long one, but I found it was interesting. We have never sailed when they've had this. Carnival Cruise Line is expanding food delivery options on cruise ships.
Oh,
Carnival Cruise Line is expanding their HUB app, not sure what that stands for, with new features that include the ability to make reservations for the first roller coaster at sea. Travel Scouts, you listening to this?
yeah, Travel Scouts.
As well as food delivery options on their cruise ships. Carnival's HUB app is the most popular cruise app with over 8 million downloads. The new offerings on it include what do they include? Expanded food delivery and additional food and beverage capabilities. The HUB app was the first app to enable pizza, and the popular function will be expanded to include the delivery of a variety of culinary and beverage offerings anywhere from onboard Carnival cruise ships. So that's pretty cool. I remember people, they had the app for the pizza.
Yeah.
You'd be in the casino and feel hungry. So instead of getting up, they would order pizza
I remember that.
or to the cabin.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
I do remember that. Yeah.
But now they're going to do, it sounds like you can almost order anything within reason here.
And there's no time frame. I mean, any time.
I don't know. It doesn't say yet. Virtual reservations and queuing. Guests will be able to reserve seats virtually for various venues on board and be alerted when it's time to arrive at their function. Where are we here? Okay.
They're just making cruising more and more desirable.
Yeah, well,
all
easier
these fun
too.
Things
Additionally,
easier, yes.
Additionally, guests will be able to check into virtual queues for select locations on board, including guest services. That's a great one. We always hate to wait in those long lines. Guest services. Imagine just being able to put it in. You have a time you go and there's no line.
That's so convenient.
That'd be unbelievable.
Yeah.
And be alerted when their place in line is ready. So
that's
basically,
awesome.
Guests can also use the app to reserve tickets for both the first roller coaster. See, that was my biggest thing. I could ride that all day, and I just didn't know how the lines would be on something like that. So if you can reserve that, that's fantastic.
Well, that's how you did with our last cruise. You reserved the go-karts, right?
Yeah, but it's a lot different.
Yeah,
that's a paid thing. It's a lot different.
Oh, this is free.
New safety.
This is not. You don't pay for this.
New safety content. Guests will be able to check in for their cruise via the HUB app with the ability to submit necessary health information, including a health questionnaire and other time-saving steps prior to departure, and help guests complete their muster check-in on board. That's fantastic. It's like all the stuff you need to do, you can almost do it online before you walk in. And that's going to cut lines way down.
So I have a question about the roller coaster. So it's in operation as you're cruising. Or
Well, I'm sure they restrict it. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm sure it's while you're cruising, but
While you're
there's probably
cruising?
certain times it's closed,
Yeah.
like bad weather
oh,
and
that's
stuff like
true.
that.
Bad weather would have to be.
Just like the road course or anything else.
Yeah. I don't think
Windy
I'd.
days, that
I
kind
think
of thing.
I'd pass on the roller coaster. I know you said you were going to do it.
No,
but-
do as much as they'll let me. Additional enhancements to the HUB app will be rolled out in coming months. That answers your question. What's that?
Oh, okay.
The new enhancer will help with the seamless vacation experience from beginning to end, including advanced spa and shore excursion reservations,
Ooh.
a popular chat feature that they have on board,
Mhm.
a full listing of food, beverage, and entertainment offerings, youth program check-ins, and checkout information and easy access to guests, shipboard sale, and sign accounts.
Nice.
Carnival Cruise Line HUB app is free to download in Google Play and on Apple Store. The only thing, this sounded so good until I heard today that they're getting rid of, you know how you get that little pamphlet in your mailbox and
Oh,
every day it tells you all the
yeah.
stuff's
We
going
always
on.
saved ours.
And we save them, but we also highlight them.
Yeah,
pen.
yeah.
They're getting rid of it. So I think this is going to take the
that's
place.
too bad,
Yeah,
because we always like that. Yeah, I always like reading that while I'm in bed and figuring out what to do for the next day.
Right.
The daily, what do they call it? The daily.
I don't know what the one
daily
on
activities.
Carnival's called.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think you still have a bunch saved from previous cruises.
Okay.
Huh, so they're going to do away with that. Well, it probably
Her cat is hairless.
hairless
Jeez.
cat. That's what we talked about.
So is a cat actually got on the ship with her? Or?
Wow.
Let's see, yeah, as Larry said,
Oh,
23
that's why-
watching, 50 thumbs up. Please give us a
Oh, that's
thumbs
why
up.
it's called Bug Naked,
very
because it's
appreciate it.
hairless.
I guess I'm not sure what the bug part comes in though.
Well, instead of butt naked, bug naked.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe we'll have to read up on it and find that out.
We talked about. I thought
Oh,
someone's going to
okay.
get a hairless cat because he's allergic
The
to
Hub
cats.
app. Okay, it's in capital letters, so I thought it was an acronym. Is pronounced Hub, like in hubcap. Okay,
How'd you say it?
I was spelling it out.
Oh, Hub.
I thought it was abbreviated. You know.
Oh, I see. So yeah,
good
I want
to
to see a
know.
picture of her hairless cat.
You'll have to look that up. I'm sure that's online too.
Yeah.
3, cruise line pushes back test cruise and restart date. As you know, most of you know, the Paradise Cruise Line was going out. It has been postponed. It has postponed their test cruise and restart date after one of the crew members tested positive.
Oh no.
These cruise lines are being very careful because, you know, all you need is a few things
I
to
know.
totally set this thing back.
Yeah, that's
After
true.
confirming the crew member tested positive on board,
Okay.
Bahamas Cruise Line immediately implemented CDC protocols. This included identifying and testing all close contacts of the crew member. Of the abundance of caution and to ensure the safety and wellness of all guests on crew, Bahamas Cruise Line has postponed this simulated sailing to July 8th instead of June 28th. So
All right. Well, it's coming up.
it's good to be in. They're all being so careful.
Yeah.
All being right. And you know, not one of these cases I've heard break out. There's been about a half dozen.
Mhm.
Have they not been able to control it? You
That's
know,
good.
protocols have seemed to work.
That's good.
Okay, let me see. Okay. Yes, apparently.
What?
Yes, apparently the cat has a cat door from her cabin right now.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that funny?
That is funny. Wow.
Kenneth says, "Naked, I'm in the wrong chat." Made Larry chuckle.
Yeah.
Okay. Next one,
Well, speaking
Royal.
of naked, don't they have a cruise that's a nude cruise?
It's about 2 years old. That was back quite a ways.
I wonder who goes on those kind of cruises.
I don't know. You'd have to
People
read
who
up
don't
on
like
that.
to wear clothes.
I guess. Royal Caribbean, number 4, Royal Caribbean adds insurance requirement for unvaccinated guests. Royal Caribbean has added insurance requirements for unvaccinated guests. My
Really?
understanding is this just came on this week. Who are embarking on one of the 5 cruise ships departing from Florida through the end of the year. The insurance requirement applies to cruises that depart from Florida between April 1 through December 31st, so of course the rest of the year. Royal Caribbean is strongly recommend that all guests 12 and older be vaccinated, though it's not a requirement. They have to say that. Though,
So here they say 12 and over. Some of them say 16.
well, it's wherever the law. Where
Yeah.
certain ones are 16 and it's dropped to 12 in a lot of states.
Okay.
So I'm guessing it's 12 and under in Florida. I mean,
Okay.
12 and older, I'm sorry. Those who are unvaccinated will undergo Additional tests, I think there's 3 or 4 of them they have to take, at the cruise's expense. If guests will not pay and undergo additional testing, they can cancel their cruise and receive a full refund from Royal Caribbean. All unvaccinated guests age 12 and older on cruises on Florida will be required to show a valid insurance policy that has a minimum of $25 per person medical expense coverage and $50,000 per person for quarantine and medical evacuation related to the positive test result. All unvaccinated guests age 2 and older will have multiple tests taken. They basically, most of the cruise lines are doing stuff like this. They're trying to make it so people cannot, they're making it very uncomfortable for people to travel if they're unvaccinated.
Yeah.
So that's what they're trying to do here, because there's another cruise line, which I'm not going to go through here. I'm sure a lot of you have heard that. I think it's Royal. They have a ship, and there are so many areas on the ship that unvaccinated people are not allowed to even go in.
Wow.
Let alone so there's actually segregation on the cruise ship itself. So
the unvaccinated. Ooh.
I know.
Well, I'm glad we're vaccinated. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, Danny says.
Yeah.
Still here about multitasking.
Oh, okay, Danny.
Okay, I'm glad to hear that. Mozo is your girlfriend new cruises.
Huh?
Just got an appointment for a second shot. Excellent, Larry. That's on July 13th, so he's going to be traveling as soon as that happens. Welcome in, American Wanderer. Thank you for joining us.
American Wanderer. So when they do the test for children who are age 2,
Kenneth is known that he'll actually run in. Kenneth, I don't think I could do that. He actually does a live, and he's watching other chat lives going on and actually get involved in the chat.
So when they do the tests for age 2, I wonder if they just do a nasal swab, or do they do a blood test for someone that young? I guess they could do a blood test. Well, maybe
Keith is fully vaccinated.
All right. Good job, Keith.
It looks like a lot of places are trying to make it so life is so much easier if you come in vaccinated. Yeah. They're doing it a nice way without legally demanding it, because, of course, you can't do that now.
No.
Brian says it looks like the virus sickness is going to last for years.
Oh,
yeah. Hopefully the vaccines will keep it in check, though. That's what I'm hoping.
I agree. I don't think this is going away.
Wow.
For quite some time.
Danny's already working on stuff for school next year. That's a devoted teacher, huh?
Yeah. So Brian, I hope you have a good bachelor party planned. Isn't that the job of the best man, to plan the bachelor party too?
Welcome in, Ashley's World. Thank you for joining us.
Ashley's World.
The more you get done now, Danny, the more time you can talk to us from your break room next year. Okay, so that's a story on if you're a big cruiser, you probably want to consider getting vaccinated. This one, pay attention to, everyone, because it may affect a lot of you. Passport application times taking a lot longer than normal. These are the typical passports that you get.
Oh, I know.
Do you need to get or renew a passport for the upcoming trip or cruise? The U.S. Department just issued an update, and passport applications are now taking much longer than normal to process. Mail delays are impacting processing times for passport applications. Routine service can now take up to 18 weeks from the day when the application is submitted. That's more than 4 months, right?
Yeah.
This 18-week time frame includes up to 6 weeks for mailing time and 12 weeks for processing.
Wow.
This 18-week time frame is up from the normal processing time of 10 to 12 weeks from earlier this month. So it's just increased in a month.
Yeah, that's good to know. If you need to get a passport, you got to apply now.
Right. For those who want to have their passport application expedited, the service costs an extra $60 and cuts the processing time in half. The U.S. Department is also recommending that you pay an extra $17.56 for a 1 to 2 day delivery of your completed passport. So if you need a new passport,
apply early.
Definitely apply early.
I'm glad we all have passports in our family, so we're all set, all 4 of us. Well, all 5 of us, because our son-in-law has one as well.
Oh, welcome in, Mary Ellen Dillon.
Hi, Mary Ellen.
We didn't miss anyone else. Please, if I missed you, say hello again. Hello. Oh, there's Hands Full, Heart Full.
Oh, Hands Full, Heart Full.
Welcome in.
With their lovely,
thank you for joining us.
lovely family that they have.
Ashley World, I'm getting ready to go on the Disney cruise now.
Oh, Ashley.
Now, which cruise are you planning on going on? We do have a Disney-related cruise story a little further down the list here.
Nice.
Curious which one. Boy, I'd love to go on another one of those.
Yeah, we've been on one.
I
Many
have
years
mine.
ago.
Amanda needs hers. She had procrastinated. Oh, get her going, Larry. You know what? Shut the air conditioning off in there, and that will force her out. If you enjoy watching people eat, sleep, and wearing other live streams on their own, and watching other live streams, check out for them. He supposedly, it's funny,
What?
Kenneth supposedly, they were making big jokes about it, had a live stream that went on for hours and fell asleep during it.
Oh,
Yeah. So they've been teasing him for quite a while.
I thought of him yesterday because somebody online was eating beaver nuggets and they said it tasted like caramel popcorn. Because I didn't know what beaver nuggets were, but they said it tasted like caramel popcorn.
Well, beaver nuggets, that's the thing that, what's the place called?
I don't know.
Shoot, I can't remember that. We were just talking about it yesterday.
They sell them there, but.
And we don't have one around here yet, but they're down in the south. Okay.
I'm going to get me some when I go down south.
Well, I think there's probably going to be one on the way down next time we go down.
Yeah.
They went down there before. She's going on the Fantasy.
Oh, is that
the newer one?
Newer one, yeah. Nice.
Welcome in, Paul Vines. Thank you for joining us. Let's see. Keith, he had a 15-hour live stream.
Wow.
Oh, no. 15 hours? That was Kenneth Helen?
What?
Yeah, I didn't know it was that long. Holy cow. Buc-ee's, that's it. Thank you, Mary Ellen.
Buc-ee's, okay, Buc-ee's.
We've been seeing so many videos of people going there.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the name.
I think the closest to New Hampshire's down like in the Carolinas or something.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think you're right.
Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's.
That was Tony Alita look at caramel popcorn.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, but there's some for him. We did see that, but I think it might have been up on even on Danny's show.
It was Kenneth that was talking about it. That's why I mentioned him.
Right, but they were eating them. I don't think you're watching this. I think they were eating them. One of the panelists on Danny's show.
I know Kenneth mentioned about the beaver nuggets, and I didn't know what they were.
He does say it was him.
Yeah, so, and now I know that they're caramel corn. Of course I'd love it. I love caramel popcorn.
Okay. All right. This is your Disney cruise story of the day. Disney Dreams simulated sailing delay. Disney plans for test sailing. Disney plans for a test sailing.
Yeah.
And it's been pushed back because of inconsistent testing results. Disney was supposed to start its test sailing yesterday, but delayed it because of a positive. Well, it was a crew member who was positive on day one, and when they redid him day two, he was negative.
Oh, okay.
Disney Dream
Ship. So he must have been asymptomatic.
I guess.
Yeah.
The Disney Dream ship has not met the CDC requirements due to the inconsistent test results. Disney Dream simulated sailing was supposed to sail on a 2-night simulated cruise. Ship was originally the second in the U.S. to be approved by the CDC to test new protocols. So they're on hold.
They're on hold.
Which is sad.
Yeah.
I don't know if that affects yours, Ashley.
Yeah.
Not.
When is she cruising?
Did she say when she was cruising? I thought she said soon.
Soon.
Let me see if I can catch it.
Excuse me. I was going to tell Kenneth that we have real beavers in our beaver pond, so we have a catch and we can make real beaver nuggets.
I guess, yeah.
Fried beaver nuggets.
I can't see where she said when she's going. All right. Let's see. So Kenny doesn't like beaver nuggets.
Kenny doesn't like beaver nuggets?
Oh, 10. I'm sorry, just the opposite.
Wait a minute.
The one above it. Danny said they're gross. Kenneth loves them.
Oh, okay.
My understanding is
caramel popcorn.
Yeah, it's basically caramel. Yeah. We use it for like Cracker Jacks.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's like a Cracker Jack, so I would like them.
I would imagine it would take YouTube up to a week to process a 15-hour stream into a replay. I know. She's cruising in August.
Oh,
she's cruising in August.
Nice. Oh, you're going to have a ball. Disney cruises. Oh. Everybody has to take a Disney cruise once in their lifetime.
They can. I mean, we lucked out because your father took us, but
it was a gift from my dad.
Fortune.
Yeah, it was a gift from my dad before he got sick.
All right. The next one, 24-hour cruise ships will call in Cozumel by the end of July. What did I say? Sorry, guys. Hold it 1 second here. See, my glasses are actually steaming up. 24 cruise ships will call in Cozumel by the end of July. As cruise lines resume operations, 24 cruise ships will visit Cozumel. Cozumel will be a big factor in the restart of cruising in the Caribbean. One vessel has already called in the popular Mexican cruise port. That's the one that all those creators are on from the Bahamas.
Oh, yeah.
And an additional 24 calls from 8 different cruise ships are expected by the end of July.
Wow.
Cozumel has always been a major cruise port, welcoming thousands of visitors every day for nearly every major cruise line. Cruise passengers can now go back to enjoying the sights and sounds of the islands, including Mr. Sancho's Beach
Oh, I'd
Club,
love to do that.
which we are dying to try.
Yeah.
Which is ready again to welcome guests. In fact, they went to that, a big group of them from that cruise that went there. Cozumel is expecting 50,000 tourists by the end of July.
Wow.
Huh? Incredible.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, everybody talks positive about Mr. Sancho's. So I think it would be definitely a thing to do. It sounds like.
I mean, even if you're not into much, just sit there and drink or eat or whatever the case may be, right?
Awesome. And who wouldn't like food and drink all day, plus beach?
Okay, Kenneth said he did. I don't know how you figure that out, Kenneth.
What did he say?
Oh, who's on after you guys? I'm not even sure, to tell you the truth. If there is anyone, I don't think there's anyone till like 4 o'clock this afternoon or something. Then there's a few people start going on. Kenneth says, I did a 15-hour live stream, but only got credit for 12 hours. Now, why did they take 3 and was it too, maybe it's too long, they only go to 12?
I don't know.
And also, Kenneth, how did you find that out? Where do you look to see that? And that is a very good question, Tommy Dodson.
What was that
He
question?
says, were you asleep for the other 3 hours? Yeah, maybe it's a very good point. Maybe you don't get credit for the time you're sleeping, right?
That's right.
Some of the registers when you snore and then shuts off your credit.
That's too funny. Oh, gosh.
Let's see. Besides the 15-hour streams, is bound to get more thumbs down than I would like. Yeah, they claim the thumbs down. They don't seem to kill you. Yeah, Adventures at Sea. That was one where all the creators were on it. That was fun watching it. In fact, there's several of them doing it, the videos that I'm watching at once. And it's interesting seeing it from different points of view, because people look at vacations differently, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay, now the Celebrity Edge is in now. Okay. Love Cozumel and love Mrs. Sancho's, but next time we're going to try Nachicoco. When we were going to go, we did go to Cozumel once, but we booked too late. And what it was called, the place for Mrs. Sancho's was booked. But we looked at it with 2 others there, and one was this Nachicoco that Travel Scouts is talking about, which I think that's the one that has less people. They max it out at like 120 or 150, but they don't have the food and drinks, I guess, that the other one has, and they don't have I think they have the pool there or not. And there's another one that actually has some animals there.
Oh, really?
So something to look at. That would be interesting to see that. I'm trying to think of the one, the Travel Scouts did a video on some island they went to. I want to say it was the Bahamas, though. In the Bahamas, they went to some island that had animals, interactions.
That's interesting. So this second one doesn't have food and drink. So
No, it has it. I'm not sure if it's the same deal or not. I have to look it up. I can't remember the difference in the different places.
I see.
But I remember looking and thinking that Sancho's was a lot better for what you get for your buck.
I see.
But if you're looking for smaller crowds, I think the other said smaller crowds.
Okay. So you have to book early if it books up very quickly.
Yeah, those are the cruise ships in Cozumel.
Oh, I like Cozumel. I thought it was really beautiful there.
This one is fascinating. Travel Scouts, you probably already know this, but I just found out about this morning, I think. And I found it this makes me really jealous when it comes to food. Carnival Cruise Line adds new restaurant, makes a few specialty dining options temporarily free.
Oh, that's nice.
Carnival is temporarily waiving the dining fee on a couple of specialty venues on board its cruise ship. Mardi Gras will offer more than 24 different culinary venues when the cruise ship debuts from Port Canaveral later this summer.
Oh, nice.
Carnival Cruise Line has added Chibang, a new restaurant that will feature both Chinese and Mexican dishes.
Oh, I would like
For a
that.
limited time only on the Mardi Gras Chibang, as well as Guy's Pig and Anchor, Smokehouse, Brewhouse, and see if I can pronounce this right, Cucina del Capitano will be included in the price of the cruise.
Wow.
All of these normally carry extra charges. Chibang is named for the Mandarin word for wing and features 2 distinctly separate menus, each offering diverse selection of authentic Chinese and Mexican cuisine. Snap. Chibang, Cecina del Capitano, and the Smokehouse Brewhouse also will be offering complimentary breakfast and lunch menus as well.
That sounds delicious.
I mean, that's something to look forward to. Imagine getting all this stuff in this part of your package.
That's awesome.
And this is for anyone that is going on the Mardi Gras. I don't know how long this is going to go.
That's what I was wondering. They said for a limited time.
So I don't know if for the year or not.
Yeah.
But this is a menu of the new Chibang. And I'll put it up here. Let's see. I mean, I'm going to shrink it down because I don't know if any of you want to see it. But if anyone is curious and wants a copy of this, just email me. Our email's on the front of our channel. And I'll just send you this JPEG of the menu if you're curious to see what it looks like. But this is the some good foods on it. I was reading through the menu. It's not just things they throw.
Well, I would look forward to the Chinese and Mexican dishes because you don't like Mexican food, so we don't usually go out to Mexican food. So that would be a treat for me.
But, I think Carnival is a cruise line that has that I don't know if it's 24 hours, but they have that Mexican restaurant anyways, a blue something. And so they have access to it. The ones I would absolutely love is the other two. The Chinese food and the
Chinese I would love too, but
and the Italian place.
I'd like to try Mexican because I don't go to Mexican restaurants.
For the barbecue.
Barbecue sounds awesome.
Okay, let's see.
I'm getting hungry thinking about all this delicious food.
Yeah, Blue Lagoon Island. That's the one with the live animals.
Oh, okay. Blue Lagoon. And that's in Cozumel.
No, that's Bahamas.
Bahamas. Oh, yeah. Bahamas. Okay.
Yeah, so Bahamas. Okay, so this is kind of saying he went to sleep at 8:30 a.m. until about noon.
Oh, wow.
For about 5 minutes when really Griswold called me on Saturday to turn off the live. That's so funny.
Oh, my goodness.
Travel Scouts has said in response to the food.
Yeah.
I'm sure the way ahead on all this stuff. Yes, exciting. I don't know how we are going to have room in our stomachs to try all the food.
Right.
Yeah, that's the thing. I love we don't do the special restaurants, and I love the main dining rooms, but they were going to give me like the barbecue place.
Oh, no, that's
We'd
awesome.
be in there all the time.
Oh, I would love that. Oh, that sounds really, really good.
Do you happen to know how long they're going to offer this deal? If it's for the rest of the year, I mean, it could be something to look at, in October.
And I'm not a big breakfast person, but they have complimentary breakfast. Oh, I think it's fun to eat breakfast on the cruise ship. I like getting the bacon. Yeah.
It's the only time we really splurge on eating bacon.
Yeah.
Piles of it.
Yeah, we don't eat bacon, but if we go on a cruise, we're certainly going to stock up on bacon because it's a treat.
Mary Ellen, Dylan's going on the Mardi Gras for 2 weeks this year. Excited to try. Now, when did you book them? We originally tried booking a back-to-back on the Mardi Gras in October. I think it was a group cruise, or part of it was a group cruise. And then I was told it was sold out, of course, because they limited the amount of people, so it cut down. And then I think it's opening up again, but I'm not sure. Maybe she's going on down on that. She's probably going down on that group cruise, I'm guessing. Tommy is normal. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you, Tommy.
Have a great time with the grandkids. I guess he's got multiple ones today.
Oh, that's nice. Lucky you.
I went back to sleep until 6:30. Kenny, I'd have to write all this down to get this straight.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, this is Kathy Mills. See, you can pay to have included food and drink at Nachiko. Okay, not sure of the price. I've heard Mrs. Chance's Lodge allows more people and tends to have more of a younger pie.
Oh,
All right, that's what it is. They have the option for the food and drink. So you can
Oh,
go in
okay.
there and pay a certain fee
yeah.
and just use the beach.
Oh, that sounds
You know,
nice.
stay there,
Yeah.
or you can pay an up fee and up cost or whatever they call it, and include food in. And there's
All right.
another one there too that part of it includes a lunch, but it's not unlimited food.
Oh, I
so
see.
that's another place on
Well, it's good
Cozumel.
that they have the both options, and one's for an older group.
Well,
Less
no,
crowded.
this is saying it attracts more parties because of the way Sancho says.
Right.
Brian says, me and my friends put together our really very own boy group. We dance, we sing, we like.
Oh,
that's really good.
That sounds good.
And you're finally getting out to jam together again.
That's
I remember you were
awesome.
doing it over a Zoom or something earlier. I died laughing thinking about the 15 hours live. But Keith, is it still a live stream if he's asleep for part of it? I mean, think about that for a second.
It's a sleep stream.
Jane and I booked a back-to-back to replace 2 of my cancellations for the 2 weeks after Thanksgiving. Okay, so she's going in December. It's been on the books over a year now, I think. Oh, okay. Actually, and I remember we were looking at later on after October, and the November ones are a little more inexpensive too.
Well, we like to go in
If we
November.
get a cheap flight down, I guess it would be something to consider, right?
Yeah, we're looking to book in the fall.
Kenneth, believe it or not, I actually go over 500 views and 83 thumbs up and 3 thumbs down on that one. I see.
That's not bad.
That's going to be a full-time job there, Ken.
Yeah, there you go. Full-time work there.
Okay. So now we move on to the free food from Carnival.
I'm getting hungry talking about all
this. It's funny because the food on Carnival, or the place on Carnival, like one of the places I'm dying to look, which is on this ship too, is Shaq's.
I know. Chicken. I was going to mention that earlier. Don't they have the Shaq's chicken? I'm looking forward to that.
It's all advertisement too, because they have a lot of good fried chicken and stuff on regular cruise ships. So for some reason they make it look so much better on the commercial side.
I agree with that.
Okay. This is one that I'm happy about it kind of affects me and you. The Oasis of the Sea has been approved for test sailing out of New Jersey. This is the first test sailing I've heard from the East Coast, so I'm thrilled with this. The Oasis of the Sea has been approved by the CDC to operate a test sailing out of Bayonne, New Jersey in August. This will be the first test cruise from New Jersey port. Oasis of the Seas will depart on its test sailing on August 22nd, 2021. It will arrive back on August 28th, 2021. You ask me why so long, which is longer than the 2-night simulated cruises we've seen so far. This will be to allow the cruise line to stress test any protocols under the eye of the CDC. If all goes well, the CDC will then receive its conditional sailing certificate. Once the certificate is received, Oasis of the Sea will be allowed to resume revenue cruises. When the ship operates its test crew, there will be volunteers on board. When the ship does eventually begin revenue sailings, all crew members and the majority of guests will also be fully vaccinated, along with a small percentage of unvaccinated guests as per CDC guidelines. This is making me happy because of the 3 cruises we said, one's out of New Jersey, one's out of Baltimore, one's out of New York that we're looking at. This is one of them. So we're really crossing our fingers that this test cruise goes.
I hope it does. I'll keep my fingers crossed because this is exciting for us.
Anyone have anyone have a cruise? I know some of you have a cruise out of New York on, I think, a Bermuda cruise. Several people have them too on the breakaway. Does anyone have any cruises booked yet out of, and I think Mary Ellen had one out of Baltimore, if I'm not mistaken. Baltimore or New Jersey? I could share any updates on that. Okay. So that's his.
Well, things are moving along, and I'm excited about that, I know.
Well, that's why we're looking at October because we figure things would be a lot better then, and it's happening nice and fast.
It's moving along.
Yeah, Mary Ellen booked her rebookings further out than a lot of people. Well, smart because so many people have those credits, cruise credits, and you got to invest in some if you want to get what you want, right?
That's right.
That's funny, Keith is saying. Kelly should run a sleepathon.
Sleepathon, yeah.
I am fully vaccinated, Nancy. Okay, so Brian's fully vaccinated too.
Oh, good, Brian.
He said it's dangerous to eat while left. Okay, yeah, she does have that. I thought she said Baltimore in October, but no updates. That's a ship we had talked about, remember?
Yeah.
And we were talking to it on another one of our lives. I just have to figure out which one we want to do. Okay. Next one is, I always got to have, if I can find it, I have to have a good space story in here. We've got two new reports, two new news reports. Okay.
Say
This
that
was
3
really,
times
yeah, I know.
fast. Two new news reports. Oh boy, I can't even say it fast once.
And
There you
Ashley
go.
is fully vaccinated also.
Good, Ashley. I like hearing that.
All right. I like good space story, and this could affect us all 30 years down the road. I don't think most of us be able to afford this right now.
I'll be too old. to
Space
appreciate
travel
it.
is becoming a part of the travel industry. Explorers will soon be able to travel to space and back.
Jeez.
Space Perspective, that's the name of the company, was created by Jane Pointer and Tabor McCollum, who are space travel experts and entrepreneurs.
Wow.
Their goal of Space Perspective was to make space travel more accessible to people who aren't astronauts.
Wow.
By 2024, they will be offering guests a seat in a luxurious state-of-the-art space balloon for $125,000.
Oh my word.
The space balloon will lift up to 8 passengers into space, high enough to see the curvature of the Earth and the sun as it dawns on parts of the world.
Wow.
We are not taking everyone into space in a rocket ship. There is no rigorous training, no high G-forces.
Wow.
We are way more than an alternate to rockets. We are an experience that is as easy and comfortable as flying on an airplane.
Oh, really?
It's a gentle 6-hour journey with unprecedented views on a comfortable pressurized capsule propelled by a space balloon. And the space balloon itself is the size of a football stadium.
Well, it says it's larger than a football stadium.
The balloon. Now, in
The
this
balloon
picture you're
is
looking at
larger
now,
than
the capsule on the bottom is what you're actually sitting on. Those ropes or wires, whatever they are, attached to an enormous balloon. I don't think I should have gotten one of the balloon. The entire experience, including the launch and descent, takes around 6 hours to complete. So I guess 3 hours up, 3 hours back, right?
For $125,000.
It is less physically taxing and safer than regular space flight because it doesn't use propulsion or space fuel. Because of that, space balloons are also carbon neutral. The capsules are reused for flights, but the space balloons are single use and are recycled afterwards. Space Perspective offers an extremely safe way to go to space. Space Perspective plans to do more test flights in 2023,
Really?
then begin flying guests in 2024.
That's coming up.
Making space tourism a thing of the present. Each test flight in real flight will also conduct experiments while in space. So that's for you people who want to do something instead of a cruise ship. You go up into space. You have a little extra money.
If anybody wins the lottery and wants to blow 125,000.
So this holds 6. What did I say? 8 people.
Yeah, you're gonna get some celebrities that are gonna do this.
Oh yeah, I mean you'll definitely.
I bet like Bill Gates could afford this. He's so rich, he probably would do this.
Yeah, I mean, this is the takeoff. This looks like the loading thing. 8 people getting here, and you can see where it's tethered to the balloon up top. And the balloon, I did see one picture. I'm surprised I didn't put it in here, but the balloon's enormous. It's just a football stadium. The only thing I'd be afraid of is what's going to prevent something from hitting the balloon, right? There's got to be a way they deal with that, right?
Yeah.
You'd think?
I would think.
All right, let's see.
We'll have to stay tuned. With more space information coming up, because they said 2024.
Ashley's husband is vaccinated also.
Oh, that's very good.
The top
We're getting there.
Corner of the StreamYard, it tells us how long you are live for. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's talking that number.
Oh,
I thought there was something else he saw.
Oh.
Okay, that's interesting. And our final theme of the day is trying to weekly just give you quick updates on Disney. And we have 8 quick updates from Disney World and from Universal. First one, more restrictions drop for cast members. You know how they've been dropping the restrictions for customers, right? but they're dropping a ton of them now for the employees. Disney has dropped several policies regarding cast members this week, including allowing cast members who are vaccinated, another key thing for vaccination, I guess, to remove their masks indoors and dropping the restrictions on handling guest property. By that, it means they can now do photo passes using the person's phone. Remember they used to hand me a camera or phone and they take a picture?
Yeah.
They weren't allowed to during this whole thing because they'd be touching.
Right.
But now they're going to allow them to do that again, which is a huge monetary savings for your customer, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So number 2, Incredibles theming coming to Disney Contemporary. Disney Contemporary Resort has been under refurbishment for the past several months now, and it was confirmed this week that guest rooms are being completely reimagined to Pixar's incredible look. So this is, I guess, supposed to be a room you could see one of the characters on a pillow. I'm not sure what else in here is reimagined, but they're trying to do it with the Incredibles theme. So if you like the Incredibles,
I like the Incredibles very much.
then that's the thing to do.
That's awesome. That was a good movie.
Number 3, new fireworks show set to hit Magic Kingdom for the 50th anniversary.
Wow, you got to have a big celebration, 50th anniversary.
And I think we went into these in detail last week.
Yeah.
There's like 3 different shows or something going off for this. So that'd be great.
Yeah.
Number 4, Mickey and Friends will get a new look for the 50th anniversary of Walt Disney World. Mickey, Minnie, Donald Duck, Daisy Duck, Goofy, Pluto, and Chip and Dale will all be getting sparkling new outfits this fall, custom made for the 18-month 50th anniversary celebration of Walt Disney World. So I guess these are the new.
Sharp.
I guess these are the new garb right there. They do look sharp, though,
I was just going to say, I like it. I like it a lot.
Okay, number 5 out of the 8 is Disney Kite Tales coming to Disney's Animal Kingdom this fall. This fun show will feature various wind catchers and kites of all shapes and sizes dancing in the sky, accompanied by some Disney music, classic tunes. So I guess this is a picture of different kites and stuff.
That'd be pretty.
It'd be amazing seeing how they control it. So that's going to be the toughest part with all the wind or how they control all these things.
I think that's a good idea, though. Have all these beautiful, colorful kites.
Cheryl Wasinski just popped in. Hi, guys.
Hi, Cheryl.
She just booked, I think, a cruise on the Bliss.
Oh, really? Oh, you'll love the Bliss if you've never cruised it before.
That was actually the last cruise we took before all this shut down.
Yeah. I thought it was gorgeous.
Yeah, and like I told her, if she has any questions, she can email me.
Yeah.
If she doesn't get any of the answers from our videos or anything like that.
Is she going to cruise to Alaska on the Bliss? Or?
No, I shouldn't say no. I don't know where she's cruising from. I didn't look that up. For some reason, I thought the Bliss was leaving from the West Coast.
Oh.
But I don't know if that would be Alaska or not.
Let us know.
Johnny, welcome in. I haven't talked to Johnny in a while. I bump into her here and there.
Yeah, she's a busy lady.
Johnny's journey, yeah. She's still traveling. I don't know if she's back home right now or she's on the road right now.
Yeah, thanks for dropping by. Hope all is well with you. You're a busy lady.
She either comes home or Kelly's flying out to where she is.
She's busy.
Busy. Well, this is November 7th. Okay, it's a Mexican Riviera, so it is California going down the coast. That's the old Love Boat Trail. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
That was a big one. You'd always see the stops at Puerto Vallarta and Mazatlan. I don't know. There was like 3 stops you see on all the shows.
Yeah.
Nice to see you, Johnny. It's funny, she used to have a live at the same time I worked on my midnight shift, and it would tune in every week, and then her schedule changed a little, mine got a little modified, and now I've barely been catching her. Okay, she's home.
She's home.
She's home. Whoops. Home for another week, then back to West Virginia.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Wow, you're busy.
Hey, welcome in, Barefoot Adventures. Thank you for coming in.
Well, enjoy your time home. Hi, Barefoot Adventures. I bet you're loving being a travel nurse, though. You're getting to see all these interesting places.
She's actually had a lot of thought process going into it because I've heard her talking about that she's going to do, modify their van.
Yeah.
You guys ever want to see a great van?
Yeah, she did an awesome job.
She's thinking of doing that, like maybe as a job or full-time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, she does good work. I'm sure people would hire her because she certainly does
Well, it would
wonderful
be her own
work.
company, and
Yeah, oh, I
I'm
see.
sure she has a list a mile long of people wanting to do a van for
I
her.
bet. Yeah. That's a good idea, Johnny. That'd keep you even busier, boy. I bet you enjoy doing that, though. It seems like she really does enjoy renovating.
Oh, she has a talent for
She
it.
does have the talent, yeah.
Okay, let's see. All right, number 6 is Harmonious is ready to debut this fall. This is a new Epcot show. This is, and I think I'm going back too far. I was going to say it's replacing Illuminations, but they've had a couple shows in between Illuminations and this.
Mm-hmm.
And this picture here is a new show on the lagoon there where they, in Epcot. Looks beautiful, doesn't it?
Oh, it does.
Now, our last 2 facts, number 7 and 8, are both Universal related. Universal Superstar Parade returns to Universal Studios Florida. Universal Studio Florida has resumed its Universal Superstar Parade, which is now being performed regularly at the park with favorite characters SpongeBob SquarePants, Dora the Explorer, Despicable Me, and The Secret Life of Pets. Now, when we last went to Universal, they weren't doing parades.
No.
Remember, the only parade we saw was the Mardi Gras parade during that one time we went, but they hadn't had any of the parades.
The Mardi Gras, that's when they were throwing out those beads, and they had the Allman Brothers playing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was fun. We collected quite a lot of beads.
Right.
That was fun. That was the last time, boy.
So that was the last time.
Yeah.
Yep. And number 8, and the final one is Storm Force Accelatron reopens at the Islands of Adventure. Do you remember that, right?
No,
that
I
was
don't.
the smoothest.
I don't remember.
Let's see what you call it. You know the magic teacups?
Yeah.
Spin around?
Yeah.
It's like their version of it, but it was the smoothest magic teacups. They spun around.
I did go on that ride. I kind of, yes, I remember it now. I just didn't remember the name.
It was actually so smooth you could fall asleep.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah. Yeah, I never liked the teacups because they always upsetted my stomach a little bit.
Well,
yeah.
You know,
I would ride them, but after I got off, I was like, "Ooh, that wasn't such a good idea."
Right. So a lot of changes. Okay, a lot of changes in the travel industry right now.
Yeah.
As you can see, cruises are going out. In big ways next month, or I should say next month. What's tomorrow? July 1st. So
July 1st.
So a lot of them are going out, and the parks, we talked about Disney World and stuff like that, are dropping all sorts of their protocols. I think things are getting relatively back to normal, huh? Still ways to go, but it's getting relatively back to normal.
It's headed in the normal direction. Let's put it that way.
Right. So that's a good thing. So we're keeping our eye on if anyone hears of anything leaving from the East Coast, and then once again, that's Boston, Baltimore, New York, and New Jersey in October of this year. Share it with us.
Yeah.
We'd appreciate that.
Yeah.
And I think we probably won't be doing the live this weekend because of the 4th weekend.
It's the 4th, yeah.
And but we will be back again next Wednesday at 2:00, right? With our current news, and hopefully even have some more good news. Seems like the last month or so, it's been everything but good news, right?
Yeah, it's heading in the positive direction. Things a little by little getting back to quote normal.
Right.
Right.
Right. And this heat wave's supposed to break tomorrow, so that's good too.
Yeah, it's pretty hot in here right now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
So we thank everyone for joining us.
Yes, thank you so much for joining us and being part of our, live today. We really appreciate all of you and all of your support. And we hope you all have a wonderful day. And remember, stay young and have a lot of fun.
Bye-bye, everyone.